the foundation of the issue needs to be addressed before we can deal with the consequences of what's not being taken care of at the root. You know, if a tree go crooked out the ground, that starts in the ground. It don't. We can't be mad at the tree for how it turned out when it wasn't taken care of while it was growing
Yeah.
properly. So, with that being said, yeah, the lack of fatherhood, you know, not even necessarily fathers, you know, stuff happens. It is what it is. But the lack of support from uncles or, you know, the grandfather, the strictness from the big cousins, like, hey, you ain't finna be on that. You know, you're not finna disrespect your moms. You're not finna be out here running around willy nilly. You know, hey, if you got to bump your head, that's cool. But I think a lot of these young guys, man, black, white, in between, Mexican, Hispanic, whatever. I think a lot of them are experiencing the same things, and it's a different time, right? Like back then, even like our generation and like prior to that, social media was not super prevalent. So what you saw was the only thing your eyes had access to, meaning what was around you.
Yeah.
So now, you know, and maybe what you saw on music videos or something like that. But now you got so much access, and what comes with access, access work both ways, right? So what they can get their hands on, people can also get their hands on them.
Yeah.
So don't nobody want to be the one without. Don't nobody want to be the one not driving the Infinity or not wearing the latest fat. You know, it's like so they all doing these things because now it's so many eyes on them. It's like the expectations that they have for themselves are very materialistic. Um, a lot of these young guys, like to speak on the topic of them and how they are towards women, a lot of them aren't being able. They don't know how to emotionally live with themselves, if that makes sense. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the wrong way to put that, but a lot of that comes from not knowing how to actually just be a man, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and
Emotional
as harsh as
intelligence.
it may sound, yeah, exactly. It's emotional intelligence, and as harsh as as harsh as that may sound, what that comes down to is you not being able to take simple answers like no. See, when you grew up in in a single mom household and you have a child raising a child,
Yeah.
that's that's kind of an issue because that mother may feel, and this is not all, you know, this is you know, this only pertains to these situations. This is not a general statement, and it's not a fact-based opinion, you know, it's just kind of what I see. It's
Yeah.
personal experience. And I think a lot of people, when they become parents, especially young, when they haven't got to do what they want to do, parenthood becomes like the back burner. Cause oh, I still want to do this. I still ain't traveled. I still want to go to school. I still want to party. I still want to da 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 da. You know, and motherhood or fatherhood becomes second. Becomes it come. It, you know, it get puts second to the things that they still want. You know, the pleasures and the freedom that they still desire that being a parent can take away.
Yeah.
So I think to not be long winded about it, to take your word, I think really what it come down to is how are these kids being raised? How are they being handled? Strictness. It's okay to have rules. I think a lot of parents have a problem with, hey, and if y'all disagree, please jump in the comments. But I think a lot of parents don't know how to decipher being a friend from being a parent.
Yeah.
They don't know how to because you want your kids to like you and love you so much that in trying to gain their respect by allowing them to run over you, then by the time it's too late, you realize now not only are they running over you, they're just completely out of control. It's a semi with no brakes, you know, flying down the freeway and now it's everybody else's problem to try to stop it and fix it. Or if something go bad, Lord forbid, now you're talking about, oh, he was such a good kid. He probably was, but we never got to see that side of him because he was out here in stolen cars and driving all reckless, and now he flew out the windshield. And
Yeah.
now we all sad about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we gotta find a way. And this ain't even got nothing to do with this ain't only got to do with the single moms or just the parents in general, male, I mean, father or mother. Like we need to recreate villages. Okay, you can't handle them. Cool. Do you got a male best friend? Do you know a good father? Let your child spend time with that person. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, my home. You if you got a friend like if for women, if y'all got friends and y'all see You know, don't talk behind their back about how they ain't got no control over their child. Try to help. And I'm not saying that that doesn't happen. I'm saying like let's make that the more common solution.
For sure.
So
Yeah, because you know that is the old saying, man. Like it takes a village to raise a
it does.
child, man.
It
You know,
does.
man.
And
And
that village don't have to consist of people that are blood related. If you feel comfortable enough, like I ain't saying just leave your child with no anybody. What I'm saying is, hey, if you know, okay, like for example, like say my pops or whatever the case. If I was having a hard time, or my OG, if I was having a hard time with my daughter or something, I'm hey, look, she getting out of pocket. I ain't trying to take it there with her. Somebody better talk to her.
yeah,
Somebody better come get her, come spend some time with her, recharge her. You know what I'm saying? If
yeah.
it ever gets to that point, I feel like people need to be able to do those type of things, not only for their benefit, but it's for the child. We don't want to see our young people. We don't want to see y'all crashing out. Yes, I do. I know I look young, but I'm 34 years old. So young folk, you feel me? Young whippersnappers, young Padawans. You did. We don't want to see y'all crash out. We understand. Everybody want to make some money. Everybody want to ride clean. Everybody want to dress nice. You want to be able to travel and do all that. Hey, whatever you got to do to make that happen, I'm not going against that. But use your head, use your common sense, man. Let's be smart. Let's know when to hold them, when to fold them. You know, this a game that you can't get no restart button on. This ain't Grand Theft Auto. Once you waste it, it's over.
For real, cause like they ain't even going straight to jail no more. They going right to the grave. Like they
Right
like
to it.
it's crazy. And my thing is this, man. It don't take all that.
Nah.
All this violence towards women, right? It
Yeah.
don't take all that. Like I understand, bruh. I'm a man myself. My pride get hurt.
Yeah.
You know, my ego get tested. You know what I'm saying? And like
Yeah.
it done been days where niggas done had to take a walk, fam.
Facts.
It done been days where the best thing you could have did was just take something and smash it, punch
Yep.
the pillow or something. Like not
Mm-hmm.
inside the house, like probably outside where ain't nobody going,
Yeah.
ain't nobody around to like,
He
yeah,
said he walked outside swinging like Trey did on the Boys in the
yeah, you
Hood.
know, yeah. No, don't go in the crib swinging, you know.
Yeah, no, go outside,
Don't
go
be
swing like
admitted
Trey.
at that point. And dude, I start knocking out the kids and stuff.
Right, right.
But no, find you a safe place. And I don't mean safe like a bunker or nothing like that.
No, I know what you mean.
But like find you somewhere you can express yourself. Like if it's the gym, it's the gym.
Yep,
If it's the studio, it's the studio. If it's
yep.
overtime at work, go back to work, my guy. If it's whatever it is, like
In a
hey
couple
man,
blocks,
like
not around a little bit.
yeah, don't make a bad situation worse either. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? A lot of these situations come from, and it's well, I should say, stem from
mm.
accountability, fam.
Yeah,
Accountability and the lack of discipline, right?
most definitely.
If you don't have any discipline within yourself where you can tell yourself to stop and start, you know what I'm saying, go or whatever, do this or
Yeah,
do that, don't do this or withhold from doing this or you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like you can't
yeah,
it go back to when you like what you said earlier when you was like most of them ain't used to hearing the word no or whatever. But
yeah,
once they hear the word no, they turn into a different person or whatever.
yeah.
Like, all right, cool. If you're gonna get it on your own, get it on your own. But
Mm.
all this trying to take it out on the person that told you no. Like my
Yeah,
God, every day you wake up, it's a no somewhere waiting for you, bro.
yeah.
That red light is a no. Nigga, you can't cross the intersection. They
Can't
gotta
go. You
go.
can't move.
Exactly. What like
Yeah,
we done seen fatalities from niggas just ignoring the lights and
facts.
ignoring the signs. You want to, all right, rush through, bow. Now we got to take you out right to the grave.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
like, don't ignore the signs. Learn how to like try to find a way to be disciplined. And discipline
yeah,
only gonna come from repetition. You gotta find you a routine. You gotta
yep,
wake up and do that. You know what I'm
yep,
saying? Like I'm not the best at it. I done got out of shape. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I worked out a little bit more than I was more
yeah,
active. But as I got older, you know, I blame life. That's the lack of accountability right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody going through something. It's a lot of things going on in people's lives, man. But if that don't mean you stop what you got going on. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes we might have to detour from what we got going on. Like, baby girl got a ballet performance. All right,
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta be there.
Things you just can't help.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, like somebody gets sick in the family, you know, but that don't stop the mission. Uh that don't take away the goal. That don't erase the
Yeah.
goal. You know what I mean? So like at the same time, it's like find a routine. That's where
Yeah.
your repetition gonna come from. Once you
Yeah.
get that routine, build it like build within that routine something that's gonna be a stress reliever. Now, people
Yeah.
make fun of people that play the video game,
Mm-hmm.
but for a lot of men that play video games, it's their way to unwind. As my dad used
It's
to say, what's
therapeutic,
the word?
bro.
Yeah. So what's the word they say now? Decompress.
Yeah, decompressing.
Yeah. So like it's a way to decompress. That's their
Yeah.
safe spots. For some people, is getting up in the morning or getting off of work and going to the gym. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But like as young men, fam, like the only way you gonna get ahead in life is to stay out of the way, fam.
Yeah.
Staying out the way is gonna be staying out of your own way too. So you
Yeah.
gotta get you a routine, develop your discipline, and take accountability, fam. Like everything that you do in life is your fault. It don't
Yeah.
matter what you went through. Like the moment you make a decision, this how I'm gonna deal with this, then now it became your fault. The results are your fault. And you
Yeah.
know, that's my opinion. If you disagree, leave a comment. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Yeah. Or
real
if you do agree,
respectful.
or if you want to add on. Like for me, I don't disagree with it at all. My thing is for personally, routines, like when things are too much of the same, that could be a little rocky for me. I don't like that.
Yeah,
Um, but again, nonetheless, for the most part in my day, I got a good idea of what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with that for the most part. But every now and then, I don't mind on a Tuesday, instead of cooking dinner or grabbing some fast food, let's go sit at the restaurant. Just small
yeah,
things. Or, instead of watching my favorite YouTube show, you know what? Tonight I'm gonna watch the game. Just little things, that just kind
yeah,
of mix it up a little bit. Um, I think another thing, bro, that men have a problem with, stop being afraid to ask for help.
yeah,
Stop being afraid to say, I don't understand, I don't get it, I don't know what to do. That's what we all here for. It's good to have a good circle, a good network system. It's good to see people. I got friends who are married. I got friends who could probably be pimps if they try hard enough. You know, it's just literally, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
that's just what it is, but these still my partners, this is my circle, and I get something valuable from each person. You know what I'm saying? And I try my best to provide something valuable to each person. And if I'm going through something, or if I feel some type of way, listen, bro, I might throw it in a group chat. Man, this was going on. Woo out the bam. Some people gonna reply, some people ain't. Some people might wait till they see me and pull me to the side. Hey, you all right? You decent? I seen what you had going on. Woo out the bam.
yeah,
Whatever. It's cool though, because that allows you, like you say, before you just react, you got to think first.
yeah,
So like you say, these young partners crashing out with these women, and you taking these precious black women from us and from their kids. You know,
yeah, man.
go out, go find you somebody to talk to. Find, even if you got to go yell at somebody else, you got a little side chick, go cuss her out. Because you really ain't mad
Bro,
at her. Go start
yeah,
a fight with her, come back home, and now it's kind of off your chest.
yeah,
Learn how to express yourself. A lot of men, you ain't even got to be young.
yeah,
Excuse me, it's some grown ass men right now that's older than us who don't know how to sit down and say, hey, I had a problem with this. I wish it could have been handled like that. Or I wish you would have approached me, like this, with whatever question or accusation or idea that you had, maybe next time let's try it this way so we don't have this type of problem. Bro, you got to learn how to communicate. I've had to learn how to communicate, like, to the point where now it's sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But at the end of the day, you whatever it takes to solve the problem most effectively, that's what you're trying to do. Even if it means, hey, you know what, we just won't talk for a couple days.
yeah. And you gotta
until
be okay.
I
You
got
gotta
my mind right, you got your mind right. Whatever it is that need to be done, hey, outside of necessity, you good, you straight, you hungry. It's like
yeah.
we ain't finna have no extended conversation because we got some shit that need to be hashed out
Hey,
that
that's
that
one
we
thing.
obviously ain't ready to do it.
That's
So
one thing that
instead of
hold
just
on.
arguing every single day, we gonna take a couple of days off. And then when it make its way back around, if need be, we'll address it. If it fall off and it's like, you know what, whatever was the issue is no longer an issue. Sometimes that's okay too. That's the end of the chapter. It's okay to close it right there. It was a problem. It ain't a problem. Done. Let's keep going.
That's a
You
fact.
know?
I, like, and that like that works into that communication thing too. Like,
Yeah.
I just for one, I don't care how mad you is at your spouse, man
Yeah.
or woman. Should nobody be going to bed starving, fam? So like that's I don't like that's not no revenge for me. Like to
Yeah.
me, that's like that's beyond petty. That's just neglect at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I'm over at Susan's house eating some tacos, don't get mad. I was hungry. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But that aside, it is people we gotta stop this attachment thing, right? Like
Mm.
you don't own her. I don't
Exactly.
care if she say she your girl. You don't own her, bro. She gonna
Yeah.
make decisions that she feel is best for herself. And
What
you
they say,
gotta be okay with that.
if
And
you
if
don't
she
get up and wash it every morning, it ain't yours.